On the 10th of this month, we are informed by our department, that is Department of Hospitality, to make a documentary on street food. And as far as I could remember in this 4-year hospitality course, me and my friends said yes without any hesitation. The reason being, we all like street food. So here we are, against all odds, time constraints, lack of equipment and resources. But we set out to capture the streets of Bangalore, rolling our cameras. Street food has always been an astonishing experience to all of us because everyone likes it. And every time it is something new to experience with family and friends, to hang out and spend some good time in life. And at the end of the street food adventure, what we all take back home is an evening to remember and cherish a whole lifetime. Our first stop, none other than the oldest of Bangalore street food favorite hub, Vivipura. When we reached, the street had a deserted look, only a few vendors getting ready for the show to come. By evening, people started pouring in and the atmosphere was filled with excitement and the sight was wonderful. We also tasted some food and met some wonderful people. Here's what they got to say.
But this is one place where at least this area people tend to come and you get a lot of you probably caters to a lot of people. It doesn't limit yourself to one particular kind of food, but mostly South Indian food you can't really expect, but you do have a lot of dishes like Rajasthani food as well. So it's a pretty good experience for the whole family. So it's nice to spend time.
You guys have like a social interaction.
Pretty much. You might bump into your friends as well. You never know. This is an area which
ideally don't they actually the place start with that jackfruit as an appetizer.
Yeah, we have already done that.
And then you have that corn and all those things. You come on this side, all those things. Call it as pakoda on the
Pakoda,
side.
yes.
Then idli dosa, then sweets. Go this way. The last one, BB Bakery is there. Then there's Congress. The peanut. Yeah.
I have one question for all of you. Do you think this food is safe in terms of hygienic? Whether it's hygienic food and nutritive value?
See, it's like any other Mumbai pav vada pav you have. Are you having it in a hygienic place?
Yes,
No.
that's it.
That's it.
So the thing is that
That's
basic idea
I think it's about a
gathering and the emotional attachment behind each other.
Karnataka is the safest food, hygienic. That too in Bangalore.
And the food here that is prepared in the traditional
Actually,
way.
the people who are serving their food, no, they have their houses on top.
Okay.
So it's almost same like your house food only. Most of them, basically.
I have one more question. Do you think this street food that you are seeing and you are eating, this is coming as a big business nowadays, and like people are earning, they're sustaining their livelihood?
See, food in Bangalore, wherever you put up a shop, will definitely help. Because people here definitely come out and have food outside. Doesn't matter whether it's a food street or probably another place. But wherever you have quality food, something that probably has that kind of taste, which will make you come again and again. So people usually tend to come. And this is one place where you get multi-cuisine. So you can't end up going to Taj restaurant every day. So I think having a multi-cuisine restaurant is like this time. I think that will cater to a lot of people. So that should be good.
Thank you very much.
Well, we had a wonderful time talking with this family. But one thing we realized since we started is that street food is very close to our hearts, irrespective of which religion or society we come from. In fact, it's like an inseparable part of our Indian culture. And all that we talk about handling and consumption of food articles, its hygiene and standards, seems to be lost somewhere or rather overlooked when we crave for taste of street side food. However, we are amazed to find out an organic side of street food, which again compelled us to think about the ever-changing face of street food, its hygienic standard and safety, which are increasing day by day. Here's a clip for you to decide for.
How down we can do organic farming. I'm also creating awareness about the sugar. To polish the sugar, they will put the sulfur, right? So when you consume, what happens? nutrients, whatever the nutritions which is there in your body, it's react to the sulfur forms a sulfate. So it makes your bone and nerve very weak. So especially for the girl, she loses her calcium during her pregnancy. Yeah. So she needs more calcium. And the sugar is called white poison in other countries. Only in India we use like heaven. So I'm creating awareness about organic food and this.
So do you think like people are accepting this new concept of organic food and all?
Yeah.
They're aware? Are the people aware, or you have to really push into them like this is good?
I'll tell until they listen. That's it. We are three actually.
Three of you are doing the same thing.
Yeah, we all quit our engineering job and got it.
Wow.
One was a manager in Bosch, project manager.
Bosch.
Yeah. And other was in manager in Mercury. And I gave up my dream job. That's it.
Oh man.
Well, with this, we come to the end of our journey called street food. We are exhausted, barely able to walk, but today we experienced something new to carry along in the pages of our mind. Hope the documentary was interesting. Thank you all for watching.